Hello, my name is Sahar Ali. I'm a comedian, poet, and producer, and I'm going to be doing some poems today. Okay. I want to dance. I want to dance black, you know? Like on TV. America, African America. I want to feel historical beats and rhythms of a struggle universally known resonate through my body. Like those who understand perhaps not every part of their buried history, but enough of it and their culture and how the world perceives them to take over a dance floor. To whip nay-nay and hit the quan and maybe say that without a D4 twang, but I want to be exceptional. I want to be able to say that I did the right thing at all times. That I stood up for what was right and I didn't take anything from anyone. I want to love. I want to love the whole world like it needs to be loved. I want to love my brothers and sisters like there's enough love to go around. Because there is. I want to look 7.442 billion people right in the eyes and say, hello. How are you? How was your day? Like the innocence of a child, so full and so open because hate needs to be taught. And if you go out every day with an aim to love something that hates you back, you'll learn it. And so will the world. Because when I look those 7.442 billion people in the eyes, I freeze. Some of them won't like me. And that's before I say hello. How are you? How was your day? And someone won't give me a chance to say that. Because of the way I look. The way I dress. The way I talk. And some think that they know it all even before I say hello. How are you? How was your day? So in a bid to fit in with those who never wanted me, will never want me, I would bleach my skin, burn my hair, cut off my braids, get it off me, get it off me. This darkness, this shell, this facade, get it off me. I want to see the world. And I want it to see me. Me. I want to love the world and I want it to love me. And I want to dance. I just want to dance. Okay. This next poem is called An Introduction. I want to introduce you to the color of my skin. Because it seems like that hasn't happened yet. It seems like after all these years of integration, immigration, anti-racism association, no one has told you. No one has told you that no, you can't touch my hair. You can't call me Beyonce, and I did not learn to speak for your approval. I want to introduce you to my people. Because with every resource available, you still don't seem to understand that we spill black blood for blood infused in 24-karat gold, so when it's not enough and we cut, it shines like diamonds. My people are more than just the patterns they wear, their Afro-Caribbean hair. We are more than just poetry and slang, charity campaigns. Women to be saved by the white man. Alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. I want to introduce you to my world. Because when you hear those words, you cower in fear like I'm weak for holding a higher power near. But you need to know that jihad doesn't mean I have an urge to kill every non-Muslim within range in my bubble, but by its very definition, it means a personal struggle. And for some, that means to die for your land, for your kin. And for others, it simply means just trying to fit it. I want to introduce you to myself. Because some might say that I'm the exception. A laid-back Muslim girl who's kind of funny. Woo! What a world of deception. Because from afar I might be a terrorist. Still you discover I'm a little bit hilarious. I just want to share a little bit of clarity. A split second ago I ran terror with hilarity. So I'm sorry that you feel safe because you can see my hair. That I'm not hiding bombs in my skinny jeans or guns in my underwear. I'm sorry that you feel safe because I'm the exception. I'm sorry that your world is so full of deception. I just want to share a little bit of clarity. A split second ago, I ran terror with hilarity. Thank you. And this next poem is called Boxes. Bear with me. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, let's do boxes. Okay. So which one is it? Which one of these boxes, this countless motley of boxes, are you going to put me in? These not so well-defined boxes, these suffocating boxes, which one is for me? Separated by color, class, gender, occupation, religion, education, postcode, IQ, and more. Which one will you dress me with? Which one will I die in? Because I'm black, I'm white, I'm stripes, I'm polka dots. I have all the money and all the debt. I am the slave and the slave master. I am all the classes. I am all the occupations. I am man, woman, and child, and I live in the sky. So which one is it? Where is my deathbed? Because for Nadra Hassanan, it was a Muslim box. And for Sandra Bland, it was the black box. And for Khadija Say, it was class. And you did this. You did this, you did this, you did these little boxes that we put each other in as we so desperately try to claw out of our own, only to be put into another defined by somebody else. And boxes are out. Because boxes are where we put the forgotten. Boxes need to be dusted. Boxes need to be opened. Boxes need to be bred, because boxes are where we go to die. And your prejudice is a death sentence to some. Burn the boxes. Burn the boxes. Thank you. And this next poem is called Just Another Black Girl. I have to accept sometimes that the world doesn't see me. At least, not in the way that I see myself. And though I understand my struggle more than anyone else, that's for me. My little secret. You won't hear about that today. Because if the world had understood my pain, if I had pain, whatever that pain is, no matter how small, that's all I become. Pain. Just another black girl with a sad story. And I say just another black girl because I've been conditioned to do so, so let me try that again. Just another black girl. But I'm no victim. So I don't want to hear that black is beautiful. And I don't want to have to tell you that. I don't want to be told that everyone is jealous of my skin. I won't thank you for that. I don't want to hear about the other black people you know. I won't commend you for that. I don't give a... Can I curse? I've used my existence to demonstrate your wokeness like there is no greater irony. I don't care that you miss Obama or that you think Beyonce is actually really pretty. And those Muslims must be good crack because you follow DJ Khaled on Snapchat and he sure knows how to party. I'm not here for you. And I understand that experience is character and some people have good intentions, but I'm not here for you. I'm not here for you to agree with me and pretend you already know that stuff. I don't need you to demonstrate your racial sensitivity. I don't need your safety pins. I don't need you at all. I don't need allies, and I don't need people who appreciate a cause that says more about them than anything else. I don't need people who don't see color because it exists. Demonstrations that you're good people, parades and social media, statuses and hashtags. I need friends. I need friends who understand that race is an issue, but forget that race is an issue. Because we're all different. And we're all the same. And there's bad people and good people, and there's no way to know how, because experience is character, and I want the world to see me like I see everyone else. On a 1-to-1 and zeros and ones that make up a bigger picture. And stick your safety pins in your eyes, because you're blind anyway. Thank you. And this last poem is called Just Like Me, written very quickly, after the gruesome murder of George Floyd. And I imagined a time where we can look back at generations after us and tell them about this fun little thing called racism, and have the kids not want to hear about it and not care about it because it's no longer an issue. So it's an imaginary world that doesn't exist, but maybe one day it will. Unlikely, am I right, guys? Okay. Okay. I thought that there would come a time where I should leave these poems behind. But these poems are not ready to go. Poems of heartbreak go away when enough time has passed for you to forget the effect that someone has had on you. But poems like these, they need a revolution. I'd rather be forgotten. I'd rather have these poems forgotten. I'd rather have these stories forgotten. I'd rather stand up in a room full of people spitting poems and have nobody relate. I'd rather have an audience comment that my tone was unconvincing, that it was not relatable, that it was all in the past and we're over it. And I want them to be right this time. I want to be that woman shouting in the street with a hat in front of her on the floor, begging for coins and screaming, you know what? Back in my day, they used to kill people who look like me. But that doesn't happen anymore. Back in my day, I used to go to bed angry, afraid, hurt. Back in my day, I used to watch TV. See people whose skin looked like mine. I used to carry that weight on my shoulders. Back in my day. Oh, back in my day, there was pain that you couldn't even imagine. That's what I want to say. and I do have that dream. My little children, I want to walk into the room and say, hey, man, back in my day, we used to have TV shows where the whole cast was white. The whole cast, can you imagine that? The whole cast. Sometimes we get a nurse or a lawyer or a secretary and they were black. You know, back in my day, when the first Black Panther movie came out, we all went down to the cinema. Do you remember cinema, kids? Armies and armies of black people staring at the screens, pointing at Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, the Michael B. Jordan. That guy doesn't age at all. And we'd say, whoa, those people look just like me. You know, back in my day, when I was somewhere in my 20s, I was watching TV. There was an ad on, it was a family, it was just a normal ad. I don't remember what they were selling, but I don't remember what it was about, but it was just a normal ad. But the people on the TV look just like me. My hand flew to the TV set like a 4-year-old looking at the window, and I thought, hey, the people on the TV look just like me. I remember, you know, back in my day, I was walking down the street and a bus was zooming past. There was 4 black women on it. It was Regina Hall, Tiffany Haddish, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Queen Latifah. It was for the movie Girls Trip. I remember walking backwards, staring at the bus. I walked into 2 old white ladies and I was singing to myself. The people on the bus look just like me. The people on the bus look just like me. You know, back in my day, that was a strange thing to see. Back in my day, you know, we all had passports. Everyone would hold theirs up high and say, you know what? I'm 100% Irish. Pure Irish. Pure white Irish. You know, back in my day, those things mattered. Back in my day, you can get these videos sent straight to your mobile phone of people dying, taking their last breath, being killed by police. You know, back in my day, I used to say, hey, the man in the video looks just like me. The man in the video looks just like me. You know, back in my day, you could be sitting alone at home and the police would bust in and shoot you right there in the middle of a global pandemic, essential workers, and you'd watch the TV and you'd see that. And you'd say, hey, the woman on the TV looks just like me. The woman on the TV looks just like me. The woman on the TV looks just like me.